What is up, people? Oh my gosh, we are right on time.
Oh my god, we're so not on brand because we're on time.
Ugh, I hate us.
Is that weird?
It's so weird. What is up, people? How are you doing? This is Fashionably Latte. It is the first show of its kind. We are currently very jet lagged, but live on YouTube. We're also a podcast on Apple Podcasts.
I love all the little things that you do to promote because I did, when I did the episode by myself, I didn't know how to say all these things.
You cannot do a plug.
I can't do a plug unless it's follow us on Instagram,
follow me, people. Yeah, that's Lainey's plug. Excuse for the lack of energy today. We just landed from Switzerland.
That just means we're the biggest jet setters of life. Sorry, we just landed from Switzerland.
I'm so sorry. I'm so busy.
Wait, but can I just say, don't you so happy we're doing this together?
I feel like we're so much closer now that you've seen my hometown.
Oh my god, I had to. I was the thirstiest person of the world because I just had to come to your hometown so I could talk shit about it some more.
And so you can take Instagram photos. I don't want to ramble too much. I just want to let you guys know, if you're new to the show,
yes,
we talk about viral fashion moments, millennial struggles, thirsty moments of the week. And, because we're a podcast, if you want any of the visuals, you can go onto our webpage, which is fashionably.tv, or you can also see the live version of this on YouTube, which is Fashionably TV on YouTube as well.
Yes, because we're so fashionably.
Sometimes we may shout people's names because they are live viewers, like Darius right now. Woo! Hello.
Hey, Darius.
How are you?
Okay, so basically this week's theme is wedding bells. Woo! Because we were... Oh, that was a weird wedding bell song.
Sorry.
Wait, Amber, hey ladies, you look super cute, especially since you are jet lagged. I would like
we'll talk about this after the fashion moments because my jet lag is I don't have an energy to do anything today.
So we were both away in the past 2 weeks because of wedding themes, right?
Yes, we both went to European weddings. How fancy of us.
I know, again, we're super fancy. So, we'll talk about those in a second. But for our fashion moments of the week, we want to talk about some wedding looks.
Yeah, because it's wedding season. Everyone's getting married in the summer. It's very annoying, but very cute, whatever.
Labor Day weekend was a big wedding weekend.
Labor Day weekend was the Labor wedding weekend.
Yeah. So the first one we're going to talk about was actually in Italy as well, abroad. Chiara, do you know how to say her name?
Chiara Ferragni.
Yes. Okay, so that's her. Can you see it on the beautiful phone screen? So she had she's one of the biggest bloggers in the world. She had the big Italiano wedding. Do you guys like my Italian accent? Hi, Julia!
Oh my gosh, we are so annoying, James.
So she married a really big Italian pop singer. My sister Sharona Dane, who is co-executive
producer of Fashionably Latte.
Yeah, we were just deciding who's a bigger star in this wedding. They both really are. But do you want to describe the outfit because you're so good at it?
Yes. So for the podcast listeners, her wedding dress. I don't know the wedding dress terminology. I'm not very good at describing wedding dresses.
Yes.
But all I'm going to say is it was puffy and it was long sleeved, and that is all I need to know that I didn't like the dress.
So long sleeve is the vibes, I guess. It was lace and long and white, obviously, and it had a really
with a turtleneck.
With a turtleneck and a train. All of her, she had 3 gowns, and they're all designed by Dior.
Look at me.
So we're not talking about your dog right now.
So
oh my god, Deanna's so
I love you, puppy.
Okay, so and then her bridesmaids were wearing these pink, light pink dresses.
So I like the bridesmaids' dresses because they're all very complimentary of their physique. Yes. So it's not like the ugly bridesmaids dress that is going to make you look horrible.
They all had they had a few different designs.
Yeah, but her dress I really didn't like. She looked like a grandma.
You know what? I hated it at the time just because I hate on her just because she's so cool and so amazing. Annoying. But looking at these photos again with the beautiful greenery and flowers and everything, it looked like a very beautiful picturesque wedding.
It was an Insta wedding. It was made for the Instagram.
Yeah, everyone was waiting for this wedding. But then she also had a second Dior gown. This was her after party look, if you can kind of see
I didn't see that one.
Oh, I'll show it to you.
That one's beautiful.
Do you really like it?
Yeah, I'm not hating on this one.
So it's actually it's a one piece. It's spaghetti straps.
See, so what is she? So yeah, it's kind of like a tube top with spaghetti straps.
Yeah.
And it's got a modern feel to it. It looks like it has prints. It has writing on it, and it also has her signature little eye from the Chiara Ferragni shoes.
Right. So she has a brand and it has all these eyes and cool like clip art stuff on it. That's really famous. And so fun fact that you may not know, so this again is a Dior gown, and all the words are lyrics to songs that her husband wrote for her.
See, so it's a very like custom dress. We get it. All the designers want to make you custom dresses.
It's not like a wedding dress vibe though, but I guess she's like super cool like that. That doesn't matter.
I like it.
It's pretty.
And also she had to wear a wedding dress like this because her husband is so tattooed that they would just look like a freak couple if she didn't have something edgy about her dress.
Right.
Because like if you look at her, like besides the outfits, the look of Chiara Ferragni is super basic.
Yeah.
So if she doesn't put that on her dress, she just makes it, her and her husband are like a freak couple.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing with him? She needed that on her dress.
She needed tattoos on her dress to match the tattoos
on her husband, who, by the way, like, his tattoos freak me out. And, like, I know it's a thing in Italy now, but they really freak me out.
Wait, tattoos are a thing in Italy?
Like, yeah, I see Italian people, like, mega tattooed all the time now.
Oh, was it not, like, a thing before? People were more classy before?
I feel like, yeah. Like LA is a tattoo place, but I feel like Italy is a very tattoo place.
Interesting. I wish I like looked out for that.
Have I hated on every? No, I like this one actually. Okay.
So
moving on to the next fashion moment of the week, Eleni. I'll let you just take the lead because I'm just busy giving my dog belly rubs.
So I went to my girl Elizabeth Keen's wedding. She's a blogger friend of mine, and hers was in Tuscany in a villa called La Foce. And her dress I thought was amazing. Let me show you guys if you can see. Like, first of all, that is where the wedding was. Like, how dreamy is that location? So basically, she had this long. How do you describe these dresses? I don't even know.
Okay, so she had a very nice dress with a very long train. That's a train.
It had sequins on the back.
It kind of looked like a cascade of sequins and fabric.
Yeah.
And with a beautiful, show the front. The front is magnificent. You need to show them. So the front was like a strapless, lacy, kind of see-through V-neck situation.
It's like, it looked like it was a spaghetti strap dress, but it was long sleeve, which you can't really tell.
Oh yeah, you can't because it's like see-through long sleeve.
It's like mesh, but it has little like sequin like pearls on the sleeve. So
basically the dream wedding dress that anyone should have. She had it. Thanks very much.
Right, because long sleeve dresses I feel like are the new trend, you know?
Yeah, they should not be a trend.
But they are for some reason, like
you know like how straddling was a trend, but you never do that?
Yeah.
Don't do long sleeve wedding dress. I mean, the only person that can get away with a long sleeve wedding dress is my mum. Hers was long sleeve.
Oh, it was?
No, but it was pretty.
Oh, that's like, pretty. Well, Kate Middleton, I feel like brought that back, honestly.
Yeah, no, but on her it was pretty.
Yeah,
well, but Meghan
anything
Markle,
on Julia is always beautiful. So, but what
Luna
I like
also has long sleeves. She's bringing it back. Are you? Oh, thank you.
So then, but I feel like what I liked about her dress is that even though it was like the long sleeve, like it's very subtle, like you wouldn't.
Yeah. So if you were going to do long sleeves, you do it that way, which is the modern, sexy, like, I agree with you. Yeah, vibes. Vibing with this.
So yeah, those were like the 2-3 looks we wanted to talk about this week.
Yeah. So it was two Chiara Ferragni looks and then her look.
Right.
Okay.
So then for the thirsty moment, or let's talk about thirsty because it still goes with marriage and vibes.
Yeah, the theme of the episode is marriage.
Right.
So, like wedding bells.
Right.
So, do you want to introduce the thirsty moments? Because Deanna is so jet-lagged and lazy that she did not contribute to the content of this week's episode.
Basically, every week I'm just trying to be like the co-executive producer. So that's good.
My research last week was epic.
That was a good episode. Let me tell you, if you guys didn't check it out, you should check out
all about the neon trends, let me tell you.
Which I sent you a lot of those too.
She did not. I promise you.
Okay. So Beyonce, she literally just posted this 5 seconds ago. So this is real time update.
I feel like we shouldn't call this section thirsty. We should just call it annoying.
Well,
I'm just annoyed by this post, but so you can read it because it makes my skin crawl.
So if you can see this photo, she just posted this on Instagram of her and Jay-Z. OMG. Okay. So she wrote. Oh wait, shoot. Let me pull it up on my.
Oh, she's wearing my sunglasses.
Of course she is.
I had them first. Sorry, Beyonce. Sorry, Queen Bey. Whatever people call her nowadays.
She goes. Today's her birthday, so she says.
Can I read?
Yeah. It's a nice like having your accent.
At 36, I became a new mother of 3. I breastfed twins. I renewed my vows with my husband of 10 years. I came back home to the stage to do Coachella after pregnancy. Are you throwing up by this point? Because I am. Then my husband and I released our album together. Everything is love. No, it's not. And we've been touring with our family around the world and loving it. This year has been monumental for me. I thank God for everyone in my life. Thank you for all the positivity and for the beautiful birthday wishes. I'm looking forward to continuing to learn from my past, living in the present, and surrendering to the future. I love you. Hive. B.
So what is your take on that?
No words.
I'm just mad because she did this whole lemonade and like, oh, Jay-Z, I hate you. And now they're like, we love each other. My life is perfect. Like, you made us go through so many struggles like the last time around, and like anger and like hatred. And now you're just like wanting us all to be, oh my God, you guys are the best. We love you.
I'm not going to get personal with this because I feel like I'm just going to be mean. So I'm going to be purely factual. There's a new movement going on social media and on the internet now where people are being real and they're being vulnerable, and she did not subscribe to that movement. So I officially say Beyonce is not on trend. She's like, this is not what's happening. People don't care about being perfect on social media anymore, I feel like, unless it's us on our Instagram feeds. But even that, we've like moved past that because we've done the Woke Up This Way challenge.
Yeah.
So I feel like Beyonce is maybe becoming a little has-been.
Should we use that now? Should we start that as a new trend for Beyonce? Has-been.
Has Beyonce become has-been?
Let us know, please. We want a poll. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just so annoying that she thinks everything is perfect, which I really hope it is. And I felt like maybe it was a genuine, true statement, but I'm just really bitter because I went to the Beyonce tour a few years ago and she ruined my experience because I felt like she was so upset and mad.
Well, so I feel like it's cool that she's grateful for all the good things in her life.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice to have, like, if you're doing this post for your fans and not for yourself, it would have been nice to have like, don't forget, like, I still struggled and I still went through this, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful. But just making it all butterflies and rainbows is a little annoying to me, especially on a Thursday morning. It doesn't really make me want to get up and go to my shitty job,
well, that's great. You were at Coachella, you have 2 kids, you're touring around the world with your husband.
Great. Where does that leave me?
I
fucking hate you.
I wish she did say something like, went through struggles, #lemonade or whatever, acknowledging that.
Acknowledge
this
the
year
struggle.
has been amazing.
Exactly. So here's me being purely factual, because if I'm being emotional, I fucking hate this post.
So thirsty?
Nay. Sorry, bae. Thirsty bae.
But okay, so now Thirsty Bae. But let me talk about the other thirstiest moment of the week, okay? Which you really partook in yourself.
I would like to take a minute to apologize for our lack of energy.
I have so much energy. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't. I feel very tired, but carry on.
So on this vibe.
Oh my gosh, the thirstiest thing about this is that she is thirstying herself for Thirsty Thursday.
I've submitted myself for content for Thursday.
I've never, this is the worst. This is even worse than the Thailand kids. This is so bad. I'm ashamed of you and of us and of our entire content strategy.
Okay, so basically the theme for this week is weddings and getting married and Prince Charmants and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but people don't know what Prince Charmant.
Okay, say Prince Charmant because in Geneva and you speak French. This is not. I don't know how to.
So Lainey was convinced that she was going to go there and find a Prince Charmant,
which is Prince Charming.
Little does she know, Geneva is inhabited by one person, which is me. So. Find one.
So I was on the route / needed to take photos at the same time. So I was like, how thirsty can I be in this land to find my prince? So I need to be the most outspoken, crazy person there to get attention.
I found mine. Luna, I love you. Kiss me.
So basically, this is my photo from Geneva, which is so quaint and cute and
Luna
amazing.
Just yawned at your photo. Why don't you tell people why? Julia is determined to find your Prince Charmant.
Oh my God, I know. Her mom was so looking for me for one. So it's going to happen.
Do you want to tell people why this is such a thirsty photo? Because I could, but I feel like I'm going to decimate you if I tell people why.
No, I feel like you should. You should.
Well, first of all, for all the podcast listeners, go to Lainey's Instagram at @IamFashionLane, shameless plug. There's a photo of her in a very cool outfit with a bright red Swiss flag by the lake. The flag is redder than any Swiss flag I've ever seen in my life. The lake is bluer than any blue I've ever seen in my life. The sky is bluer than any blue tone I've ever seen in my life. The outfit is edgier than anything I've ever seen in my life.
Explain the outfit.
Huh?
Explain what the outfit looks like.
So she is wearing a crop top with a yellow crop top with
puffy shoulder
sleeves and a leather skirt with some like
clip art that says love.
Yeah. And
so it's fun, but she's saying it's very not Geneva.
It's not Geneva. Everyone is like staring. This is the most stares I've gotten my whole entire life.
Let me show it to you guys again.
Yeah.
She's like, this goes for LA, but not for Switzerland.
No. Sorry, my dog is eating my rug, which she does all the time. So, by the way, all of these photos will be linked on fashionably.tv, which is our webpage. You can see all of the material there. It's also going to be on YouTube for the podcast listeners. So why do you think this is thirsty?
Because I was trying so hard to find my Prince Charmant, and I thought this outfit might help me.
I think it's thirsty purely because of the fact that the photo looks so fake.
Someone commented saying, like, with any blue, like, you can become a princess anywhere. Like, saying, like, how colorful. Like,
yeah, with all the colors that you've invented in that photo because they didn't exist. Like, you basically...
But didn't that just make Geneva look so much more fun?
No, I have to say there's a photo that you took of yourself in town.
Yeah.
And it's making me want to live in Geneva. And I'm, like, running away from this place. I've run away to the other side of the planet.
Right. And you made it look so fun.
You made it look so fun. So props to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to say it. Thursday. Should we update you guys on what's been up for the last, 4 minutes of this episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to say?
What has been up in the life of Lainey and Diana? Let me tell you.
Yeah.
We have just got back from Geneva. Look at our bags. The
Don't
bags
talk about mine. I don't have any.
Okay, fine. I won't say anything about your bags. We're both very tired, but it was a very, very fun trip. I was at a wedding in Monaco. Hate being a wedding guest. Love the wedding. It's so annoying being at a wedding alone. Struggle is real. We should talk about that in another episode.
Right. Well,
I let her go to a wedding on her own. I was supposed to go with her. That was fucked up. I apologize. And I don't know, we're just tired, but we're excited for the future.
We have so many fun things that we're coming up with and doing.
Oh my gosh, I hate it.
Basically, what is it going to be?
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
World domination!
But okay, before we wrap up the episode, because it is wedding season,
yes,
I want to ask you if you have 3 wedding season tips that you can share for people who, like us, are going to weddings on their own and they don't want to like hate themselves and hate their lives while they're doing that. Because it's not fun.
Yeah. Well,
weddings are like nerve-wracking.
They're nerve-wracking, but you just need to have fun with it. Like, I mean, I went by myself. I mean, I knew some people there, but it's just like enjoying the company, like, and just trying to.
What if you're at a wedding and everyone's like a couple and you're by yourself? Like, how do you have fun?
Oh, just have a lot of shots.
The solution.
That was the answer you would say, not me.
No, I would have just said,
what would you
leave.
Say? Leave? No. But didn't you have like fun at your wedding?
No, so my wedding was so much fun purely because even though everyone was like with their boyfriends and their girlfriends, if the people organizing the wedding are very welcoming people, you're going to have a fun time. Also, if it's like one of your best friends or your family members, you're definitely going to have a fun time. So my tip is be selective with where you go, meaning that if it's a really good friend or a family member, definitely go because you catch up with everyone and it's always a fun time knowing that you're a part of a family and people have missed you, etc. But if it's not a family member or a close friend, make sure that the person who's inviting you is like people that are very welcoming and that are warm and that are fun. And if that's not the case, don't do it to yourself. That's my advice. Do not do it to yourself.
It's true because honestly, like I go to 1,000 weddings, like one every week.
Yeah.
And like this one was so cool because it was in Italy and whatever, but like the couple really does make the wedding. If they're super happy or they're super fun, like that is the vibe of what the wedding's going to be. And other weddings I've been to, it's been like, yeah, like whatever. And you're like, okay, can I go home? This is the longest wedding of my life.
Yeah. And if you can see that they're not having fun, like you're worried about all this other stuff that has nothing to do with the wedding. That's just annoying. Like, do I look good? Like, is this person going to be nice to me? Am I going to talk to that person? Like, if the vibe is fun and the couple is genuinely happy, I feel like everyone else is just happy with them.
Yeah.
Unless you hate them, in which case you should not go to their wedding. So
unless, in that case, why were you invited to the wedding?
And like, why are you going?
Yeah.
So that's the key, I feel. If you're genuinely happy for the people and they're genuine fun, welcoming people.
Yeah.
Go. Be selective with where you go, though, because you know what? A lot of people tell me you should go to all these weddings because maybe you'll meet someone.
Yeah.
I feel like that's bullshit. You don't meet people at a wedding.
I've never met anyone at a wedding.
Yeah. I feel like meeting someone at the wedding is basically looking for...
Your Prince Charmant.
It's basically looking for a husband for me at a gay bar. Like,
really?
It's not there.
People
Everyone's
have met
couples.
people at weddings. Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like you shouldn't go with that mentality. You should go with just having fun for the wedding. And then if something happens, then that's great. A nice add-on.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't go expecting to meet someone.
Yeah.
If you're going for that reason, you'll meet nobody.
You'll be so disappointed.
You'll be disappointed because meeting someone at a wedding is rare. You don't meet people at weddings.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, at my weddings, it's like everyone knows each other typically because they're all Persian.
Exactly. So it's like a group and you're like the new person in the group, and to have the courage to go speak to someone, you need 5 shots, by which point you're already like on the floor. So I just feel like it's just setting yourself up for failure.
Well, side note, we've already talked about we know what we're going to wear for our weddings. I can't wait for them, you guys.
You know what?
2019, are you ready?
Are you ready for Lainey's wedding? Oh my goodness. I've
You-
already got my bridesmaid's dress. But you know what? Do you know what's missing? The husband. Where is he? We don't even know.
Prince Charmant, where you at? That
Yeah.
should be the title of this
Prince
album.
Where you
This video.
at? No, and
Well, Julia said she found me mine, so I
yeah,
can't wait.
she found it. But you know what? I never thought I would ever speak about my engagement ring because I don't usually wear jewelry.
Yeah.
And we finally decided, like, I don't have a husband or anything, but
Right.
we decided on my engagement ring.
Well, but you know what
How
they say?
exciting
Like,
is
you
that?
get the other things in like line, and then the husband will come, right?
Exactly.
Wait, but this is a problem because I need a rainbow engagement ring. Is that possible?
Well,
That's
I need
gonna
a
be
pink
expensive.
one. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of money.
That's why I need a
Prince
billionaire.
Charmant, where you at?
All right, so do the last plugins. That's the end of our episode. I
Okay,
feel.
so for the plug, thank you so much for listening, guys. Please share this video if you can. Spread the word.
Yes.
We want loads of people to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe to Fashionably Latte on Apple Podcasts, on SoundCloud.
Yes.
We're also on Google Play now. If you want to see all what?
I would say our podcast is a really huge emphasis that we're doing. So we would love for you guys to subscribe, share it, listen on the go.
Definitely. It's so much more fun listening to us on the go than just sitting there in front of your laptop.
No, I think looking at us is a fun thing to do.
Yeah,
too.
she's more like, look at us. I'm
like looking at myself in this video just the whole time.
Also, if you guys want to see all of the photos that we talked about, if we didn't describe them good enough already, go to fashionably.tv or on the YouTube channel, Fashionably TV.
Yes.
We thank you so much for tuning in every week.
Guys. Hope you guys enjoyed our episode of us back together. Isn't it so much more fun when we're together?
I know, and be prepared for some higher quality shizzle the following weeks. Because I know the laptop thing is a bit ghetto, cool, whatever. We've got some great things coming.
Yay.
Stay tuned. Love you guys.
Bye.
World domination. Follow me, people. Follow Lainey. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoying.